Hello everybody, EzraTime again here. Welcome back to another reaction videos, and today we are going to be reacting to the Five Nights at Freddy's official trailer 2, which is a bit unexpected for me because I I don't think the movie will receive any more trailer because I feel like the last two trailer was enough for me. That yeah, I'm gonna watch this clearly because it's FNAF, and I personally has been waiting for this movie since 2015. It's been 8 years since I waited for this movie, and we finally getting it for this fall in October. So that's really cool. But here we are with the second trailer. So like let's just see what the movie has to offer more, to us. So without further ado, let's just start the trailer, shall we? Okay, the monitor, classic. Oh, that's really cool though. Oh god, is that Chica? So they just vandalized the place or robbed the place. Oh. Damn, is it the cupcake biting the head?
Piece of cake, really. Give me your head. It's a security gig.
Matthew Lillard, Josh Hutcherson.
Welcome to Freddy's. Have you met them yet?
Met who?
Elizabeth Lale.
Foxy, Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy.
God, the animatronic looks so cool.
Some kids went missing.
What is this?
That's why the place shut down. The police searched Freddy's. Hey! They never found the kids.
Whoa.
What the heck?
Oh god, the hand. Yep.
Ghost children possessing giant robots.
Hey, Corey.
Tell me how to stop them.
You don't. It's too late. He's coming.
Oh my gosh, Springtrap. Wow. Okay. That was really cool trailer, I'm not gonna lie. So again, we're gonna do like a breakdown scene by scene, I guess. Like I said, it's really cool. We see some shot from the game, like this tree shot from the animatronic, the dining room. This is like exactly like the original game, and of course the pirate cove, where Mike better watch that camera because otherwise Foxy is running for that for that booty. If you guys remember that meme for like 2014, a long time ago. But yeah, again, I'm glad that we finally get the official Five Nights at Freddy's movies. And for the second trailer, we get to see a bit more of what the movie is offering. Because I heard from Chris Parker from 3C Films that this movie is potentially 3 hours long. But then again, it was a rumor, so it's like, based on this trailer, this could be maybe like a 90 minutes movie or maybe like a 2-hour movie tops, because I don't think they can, stretch the movie to 3 hours because I have no idea how they're gonna do that. So from the trailer, we see like a bunch of people robbing the place or like vandalize the place. We see Chica, because I'm pretty sure this, the oven is like shaking. Is probably because the cupcake is there, I'm assuming, or maybe something supernatural, right? So we see Chica here, which again, I think she looks cool, but I can have help that this kind of looks like again, sometimes it looks like an expensive fan movie, if you know what I'm talking about, because like there is so many FNAF fan movie that I watch, and then some of the animatronic quality from that fan movies is kind of looking like this, and this is the official movie from the official studio, Blumhouse. So it's like, yeah, I mean, again, it's not bad looking, but it kind of remind me that, okay, this is just like an expensive fan movies and not like feel like an official fan movies. But then again, it's not bad, because Jim has a creature shop is actually building the animatronic, which is really good, and we see the cupcake here. I'm assuming that, yeah, I think this is the cupcake that actually biting the person's head. And also the movie is rated PG-13, so like, yeah, we're not gonna see many gore, sadly, because I kind of want that, to be honest, because I feel like the older FNAF game is a much more scarier, you know, and even though right now the most of the fandom are young people, you know, or like kids, you know, so that's why they have to make it PG-13 to make it more accessible towards the most of the fandom, which is I think is a good move to make more money. But I'm really hoping that there is an R-rated version out there, because I feel like this scene right here could be really gruesome with like the cupcake biting the heads, you know, and then like the blood just spill everywhere, you know, and not looking cheesy. I think that would be really cool, you know, but obviously we're not gonna get that for PG-13 movie. So yeah, we see again Mike accepting the job. We see Matthew Lillard again potentially playing William Afton, even though his character name is different here. The shot from the game. We see Bonnie, I think, right, or Foxy. Still has that red eyes, which I did not like, to be honest. You know, I feel like the eyes that they give this animatronic here, it doesn't look scary, because I kind of wish they did like the classic look from the eye. I think Springtrap has it by the end there, which is really cool. But I kind of wish that they have like just like a blank, you know, blank eyes, and then there's like a small white dots, you know, in their eyes. If you guys remember from the older FNAF games, you know, the classic FNAF games, I feel like that would be much more terrifying, because I think someone already did that. So yeah, it still sucks they did the red eyes, but like okay then, cool, I guess, whatever. So Elizabeth Lale as Vanessa Williams, I think, which you know, I'm pretty sure the character is based from the security bridge, you know, which I think is pretty cool. They decide to blend in some of the character and then make it from the, and you know, and make them into like a character from the original game. We see Foxy again, like I like the design, but I can't help but think that this is just an expensive fan movie at times, you know. I'm just like, I'm expecting more, but then again, it's an accurate design, you know, like the original game. Like you get the chest here, which I think really cool, just like the original game, you know. Bonnie is looking really cool. Knowing that they actually built the animatronic is making me really appreciate them even more, you know. And you got Chica, which is also really cool looking, you know. Like this shot right here makes them look really good, you know, because obviously you know that these are practical shot, you know. So I think it's really complement really well, you know, with the direction. And then of course you got Freddy, you know. And again, Freddy is also like, yeah, this feels real, and I really appreciate they actually built the animatronics, you know, and not just CGI all of them. And then we see them performing, which is really cool, you know. Again, bring back the memory from the original game, you know, back when FNAF is just simple, you know. And I'm really hoping that the story is just, again, I'm glad that the movie is like adapting the first game only. So we see the classic story, like 5 children, 1 missing, and then there is a killer out there, you know. Like there is no Matrix bullshit like in the later game, which I just like, yeah, it's cool. But I'm just like, I'm kind of like checked out, to be honest, from that storyline, because I was like, okay, cool, but it's like, it's not that interesting anymore, you know. And of course, this kind of story has been done so many times ever since, you know, FNAF has been released. But it's nice to see them adapted into the movie. So it seems like Mike is seeing the spirit of the children, and it seems like they might be guiding him to defeat the animatronic. I'm presuming, you know. Like I think this is like from the I don't know, like a purgatory or something like that, right? Maybe he has a dream. So I'm still curious to see if Mike and Vanessa here is gonna form maybe a relationship in some way, because I mean, they seems like a similar age, you know. So who knows? Or maybe they're actually like secret brothers and sisters. Who knows if they actually follow the lore of the game? I'm really hoping not. You know, I'm really hoping that they just adapt the lore from the first game, the second one, and then the third one, and then that's it. They don't need to adapt, you know, FNAF 4 storyline until like the further beyond, because that's where the story goes insane. All they needed to do is just adapt the first 3 games, because the first 3 games has a perfect storyline and has a perfect conclusion for the story, you know, especially for FNAF 3. Yeah, excited to see what Elizabeth and Mike's relationship is going to be in this movie. We see another shot here. This is Freddy's head, and apparently there is like a saw, like, you know, things inside his head, you know, which I guess makes sense because, you know, he was an animatronic, you know. And we see this new character, which I'm not exactly sure who this was, but apparently she saw another ghost kid, you could say that, you know, because there is 5 ghosts, if I'm not mistaken, and not just 1. And I'm sorry, 5 or 6, I forgot. And this is Freddy, right? Because at first I was like, oh, is this Golden Freddy? You know, because like, because I think we see Golden Freddy in the previous trailer, you know, when he was inside Corey's cab with Abby, but no, this is Freddy. So we get the jump scare with the hand, which is really cool. And then after that, we get to see many more montage. You know, that I feel like this trailer just like makes me really convinced that this could be a banger movie. You know, because I feel like regardless, I'm gonna watch it in either way because it's FNAF. You know, but I'm really hoping that this could be a good movie, and I feel like this trailer really convinced me that way. We see Foxy again with the red eyes. I do not like that at all. It makes them look goofy. Why can't they just do the black eyes? Please, just do that. You know, just like the game. Because I think people are thinking that, oh, they're fixing that clearly, but no, like the red eyes is still there. Like, why? Why would you do that? Is it because for kids? You know, so it's like, ah man, that kind of sucks. You know, the ball pit, a reference to the story, obviously. Maybe this is where Abby went into another timeline. That would be really cool. You know, so I'm fine if they like took some story from the future FNAF games and then like kind of like put them together to the original storyline. You know, I'm fine with that as long they're not going too far. And I feel like some people might think that, oh, it's goofy, you know, which, yeah, FNAF has always been goofy, and I understand that this might turn people off, you know, but I was like fine with it, you know, because I'm a FNAF fan, you know, kind of, you know. And here we see Bonnie again with the eyes. Again, I think the eyes just make them look kind of goofy. I'm glad that the eyes is not red, you know, but I feel like it's just make them so much more, you know, animated, you know, and like full of VFX, you know, so it's like, I don't know, like I feel like the eye should just, again, it should just been a simple black eye. That I feel like that would work, you know. But again, that's just me, so who knows what's gonna happen, you know. So yeah, the eyes is just like, yeah, it's fine, but also like the face is obviously animated, you know. So the Chica here looks like a boss. Like holy shit, like if you take that pizza away from her, like she's gonna eat you up, like literally. Like look at that face, man. Like oh my god, like a boss lady, you know. A boss Karen, you could say, the boss manager for pizza. Because she was like, oh my god, dude. Yeah. So we see Foxy again. That's Foxy Foot, I think. Abby's hiding from Foxy, the red eyes again. You know. So tell me how to stop them. So obviously Mike has to find a way to escape from the pizzeria, because I'm assuming they're gonna be trapped here for like a night, I think, or maybe a couple of nights, you know. Or I don't think they're gonna do like actual 5 nights, because I don't know how they're gonna pace the story, you know. Are they gonna actually adapt the pacing for the animatronic and the horror like in the game, you know, because every single time the night pass it gets more dangerous, you know. Maybe they do that for the movie, who knows. That will be interesting, you know. Yeah, so Foxy again running, Mike's in the vents escaping for somebody, presuming I presume Springtrap. So we see something explode here, like the short circuit, you know, from the animatronic, you know. We see Bonnie here probably glitching out, and then Freddy as well. I wonder what happens there, you know. Maybe just because they're not being activated for such a long time, you know. So yeah, we see Springtrap again, you know, which is really cool. Wait, where is it? Yeah, there. Like I want this eyes. This eyes is perfect, you know. It's kind of like the game, and I really like it, you know. Even though again I think his appearance, even though it looks cool, it kind of looks animated from here, you know, because I think it's obviously VFX, you know. The VFX is just fine, but maybe it could be looking a bit more goofy to some people, you know. And yeah, so we see Springtrap again here, really cool. Yeah, so I think he has a knife here, so that's an interesting choice, you know. I'm wondering if it's gonna be like a completely different person, because we keep saying that Matthew Lillard is William Afton, and I think it was confirmed. So it's like how they're going to adapt the storyline. You know, are they gonna actually go that far? You know, like maybe that's why the movie was 3 hours long, because maybe they actually tried to make it into 5 nights. Because I don't know how you're gonna do that in the movie, you know, because in a game it's a game, you know, you can exactly move anywhere, so like you stuck there. But when you making a movie, obviously there's gonna be a story, there's gonna be a pacing. How are they gonna pace that if for 5 nights, you know? Which I'm really glad they actually did that, but it's just like pacing wise, how are they gonna do that? This could be a hit or miss. And if the movie is actually 3 hours long, it probably would make sense, because we're gonna see a bit more scene with Matthew Lillard, you know, or like more scene with him and Josh Hutcherson, you know, Mike Smith, you know, and then they're gonna probably banter a lot before eventually maybe trapping him inside the costume, you know, at some point. But it seems that Springtrap costume is already looking old here, kind of looking greenish, you know, but it's not exactly super like Springtrap yet, because I feel like it's still looking like Spring Bonnie from Fredbear's Family Diner, because I heard that there might be a flashback with Fredbear Family Diner, you know, which we're gonna see Fredbear and Spring Bonnie, because this costume right here, even though I keep saying Springtrap, is still looking like Spring Bonnie, which makes sense because like in the original game, in FNAF 3, I should say, we see William Afton like entering the costume based on the spirit of the children like chasing him around. And maybe that's what happened. Maybe Mike and the spirit of the ghost children, you could say that, is trapping him inside the suit, you know, and then like eventually Mike realized, oh shit, he's still alive, you know, he's actually possessing the suit or something like that, and then like he grabs a knife and then like chasing him around. I think that might happen, you know, and then obviously this will lead to FNAF 3 later on, you know, where we actually get the accurate design of Springtrap, you know, from FNAF 3, because this suit right here is still looking like Spring Bonnie's suit, you know, because it's not looking super damaged, you know. It's kind of looking green, but also like a bit yellow, I think, based on from this lighting, you know, which again makes sense, you know, like 30 years later, or maybe like 10 years later, you know, 1993 and presumably 1993. So like the suit is already like deteriorating, you know, so you see a bit of a green, but it's still yellow, you know, you still can tell that it's Spring Bonnie. And going back to my topic for PG-13, like I'm kind of disappointed that it was PG-13 at some point, because I feel like we're never gonna get the scene where William Afton like trapped inside the suit, and then we get to see him actually like, you know, like puking up blood, you know, from the suit, you know, like bleeding blood and mucus from the suit, you know, and then obviously the blood like, you know, like spilled on the floor, and then like Mike and the ghost children's just like watching, you know, from the side. Like I think that would be really cool to see that scene adapt to the movie, you know. But I feel like with PG-13 rating, it's not gonna happen. They're probably gonna still do that, you know, by making some sound effect, which I think could be effective, you know, because you don't exactly see the violence. But I really want to see the violence, to be honest, you know, like in FNAF 3 when he actually you know, put himself inside the suit, you know. But obviously that's not gonna happen because of PG-13, you know. But either way, guys, I guess that's my breakdown for FNAF movie, you know. Again, it's really cool. We get to see an official FNAF movie. I think the animatronic is looking really good, you know, even though I said that, yeah, sometime I guess based on the shot, they kind of look like an expensive fan-made animatronic, you know. But there are some shots like this, you know, where they're like really cool looking, in my opinion. Especially I love the shot of Chica here, like looks really cool compared to the first shot in the kitchen, you know, because it kind of looked like super, again, it seems like a someone, you know, it's like a fan-made animatronic sometimes, you know, when you actually see her in the distance. But I feel like when you go to a close-up shot, it looks way more realistic, because obviously this is a practical effects, you know. So props to them, you know. I love how the design is like accurate from the game. So does the cupcake. I'm glad that the cupcake is actually doing something, which obviously took inspiration from the later FNAF games, you know. And obviously we have FNAF VR Help Wanted that obviously could serve as a reference to what the actual design of the animatronics, you know, because obviously they were more detailed in that game. Which obviously, yeah, this design is obviously from the Help Wanted in a way. So that's really cool, guys. Again, that's my reaction and my breakdown for the movie trailer, you know. So you guys can let me know in the comment section below, guys. What do you guys think about the trailer, you know? Do you guys have any theory for what's gonna be the main story, you know? What do you guys think about my theory, you know, about like my breakdown, you know? So you guys can let me know about that in the comment section below. Do you guys believe the rumor that the movie might be 3 hours long, you know? Because I still found that unbelievable, but maybe if they actually stretch that out for 5 nights, you know, so who knows. So yeah, let me know about that again in the comment section below, you know. And how do you guys think about PG-13 rating, you know? Because do you guys wish this movie is rated R? Because I kind of wish it did, you know, so we get to see some more gore, which is kind of remind me of the older FNAF game. I mean, the FNAF game is not being gory, but there are some like a really bloody scenes, and like obviously Purple Guy's death, you know, that was bloody, because obviously we're not gonna see that for PG-13, you know. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the PG-13 rating, you know. Does that bother you or not, you know? Like it doesn't bother me, but it's just like I kind of wish it was R-rated, you know. But PG-13 is good enough, I guess. So yeah, guys, if you guys want to watch the original trailer, then again the link will be in the description below. And if you guys enjoy this reaction video, then make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, you know, because otherwise Chica here is going to actually eat your life. Like again, I'm sorry, I have to bring this shot up again, you know, where Chica just like staring, because I just love the shot of her just staring at the the camera. It's kind of it's kind of funny, but at the same time it's like it's kind of scary, you know. Where is it? Hang on. Yeah, this one right here. Anyway, guys, again, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more in the future, and again, I will see you guys in the next one then. Bye.